The Daily Mail has just under 1.5 million print circulation. Its print readership is just over 3 million. Their demographic normally aims to target A, B, and C1 adults. This is the Daily Mail newspaper. As you can see, there are 3 main articles on the front page. At the top of the skyline is the Prince Philip's affairs. This interests readers as the Daily Mail is known for being a royal family advocate. The next article, which is the main article, is about not betraying our voters. This is about the Tory rebels who say they're going to go against the vote in regards to the EU. At the bottom of the page is our third article. It's an exclusive. It's about a man who's gone missing from his wife's point of view. As you turn the page, you can see an array of articles. The main one on this page is how migrant workers here from the EU hit a record high. It then goes on to talk about the rebels defying voters, which is one of the main articles from the front page. At the bottom of the page, it gives you a range of page numbers as reference to see which you would want to do, for example, Sudoku or the lottery. To the side, we also have the weather for the week. The next page is a full article on the 80s icons return. This includes pictures from now and back then, including people who attended.
Hello, this is a podcast about the Mail Online newspaper. As you can see at the top, there is the weather, the date, and the weather for the upcoming week. And then you can see Facebook page, and then home, news, US, sport, TV and showbiz, Australia, female, health, science, money, video, travel, and fashion finder, which are all categories of news that people can read about. The Mail Online has a readership of 14 million. It normally has a demographic of A, B, and C1. It's known to be right-wing conservative. The top article is about Prince Philip and his affairs. It's a top story because the Mail Online is very like political. Is very royalist and talk about the royals. As you can see, there are a lot of comments on this article because on online articles you're allowed to comment whatever you want and give your opinion. Another article is about a mother of 4 who was 27 and was stabbed to death, dumped to cellar for 2 days, and then tortured in Woodland by a Muslim husband. This is also a very relevant or like a high up topic due to the nature of race and how Muslim people are portrayed. There are also 3 stories here which are quite small and are celebrity stories and about how showbiz is. And they're quite small because they're not very important, but also people want to know about them because people want to keep up to date with celebrity gossip. As you can see, there is Facebook page, Twitter page, Pinterest, and Google Plus that people can comment about. And then there's also some don't miss articles such as about a rapper called Little Peep who died at 21 due to an overdose of Xanax. There's another article. There's a few smaller articles which are a little bit older or less important than the big main articles, but also need to be reported on because they're important for the news. There's also a link about a British explorer who vanished in Papua New Guinea in a woodland and how he's alive and well. This leads on from an article which was posted a few days ago about how a British tourist was lost, which shows how the news story can conclude articles. Also another story about how a man wanted to die and how he survived a suicide pact with his wife and only to be charged with the murder of her. There's pictures of the man and woman and a policeman to show the story in pictures. under that, you can see an article about Robert Mugabe and his wife, and how the military are holding up his house. There's also articles about Christmas trees and about festive seasons that are coming up, and where you can buy Christmas trees, such as Aldi. There's also with the Robert Mugabe story, it is quite far down the leaderboard of news because of what the Daily Mail is and how they'd like to report on royalist stuff instead of like a more like out of this country matter, which means that they are very against the royal. Against the, or they believe that the royals are more important than other stories.
This is the Daily Mail newspaper's Facebook page. This is their cover photo, which is a collage of different celebrities, the royal family, and even Donald Trump, who's the President of the United States. When you go back to the Facebook page, you can either like or follow, as well as follow links to the main newspaper online. As you scroll down, you can also see how many people like this page as well as follow. There are lots of videos that you can watch on different news aspects. As you scroll down the news feed, you can see lots of different news and articles. This is one of the main stories of today. This is a man who was being racist on an American subway. As you can see, the Daily Mail have incorporated a video. You can also read people's viewpoints in the comments. For example, this person is sympathetic towards the victim. As you scroll down, you get lots of different range of comments. For example, this one accuses the man of just being drunk. Another article on the Facebook page is to do with celebrities and how much money they get. Some of the comments say that he earns the money and he should get the money, whereas some are very angry with how much he actually earns for such little he does.
Do you have the black bit on the side? No. You don't? Is it like the white?